Hi guys, it's Megan Rose from the Philippines. Today is January 12, 2019. It's a Saturday. Welcome to my channel. It is called Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. So it has been a week since I've seen you last, and today I'm going to show you a variety of things that I have purchased and the projects that I have been undertaking lately. But first off, last Saturday, Mama and I went to SM San Lazaro to get the pictures taken from our trips printed out so that she can put it on her album. She likes some hard copy and not just the digital one from the cell phone. So we did that, and while waiting for that, I asked her if I can go to book sale to rummage for some more books. And since I have read the first book that is from Miss Debbie Macomber, I decided to particularly look for her books. So I stumbled upon four of them, which are these ones. This first one is called 1022 Evergreen Place. The other one is this 92 Pacific Boulevard. Two of them are much more pricier than the first two because there are two novels in one book. So this is one of them. This one is called Orchard Valley Blooms. And the last one that I purchased is this Mother's Gift. So this also has two stories in them. So also, when I fetched Sophie from school last Tuesday, we went again to the charity shop where I have this First Debbie Macomber book. And I was looking for more from her, but I didn't see any of it. So I decided to settle with these two other books from the authors that I have seen at book sale. So they are from Miss Nora Roberts, and the other one is from Fern Michaels. This one is titled I'll Be Home for Christmas, and this one has 4 stories in them, and this other one has 2. So now I think I have 12 novels to read during my free time, if I ever had one. So those are my book haul. And the project that I wanted to show you guys as my phone are the 2 hats that Miss or Mom Edna requested again from me. You may have seen me start this on my other podcast, and they are this navy blue hat or bonnet that is Cookie Monster inspired. I was looking online for character hats that I can make for this. The shade of blue is not that of the original Cookie Monster, but I decided just to incorporate Cookie Monster for this. And he has this eyeballs. The iris of these eyeballs are, one is upwards and one is down. And he has this cookie. Daniel really loves this hat, and he likes wearing it, unlike the other ones that I used to put on him. When I put the other hats on him, he easily takes it off, but this one, he likes it very much. So we have been playing with this. So this is the first foe that I have crochet wise. The other hat that I started and finished is this Cherokee hat. Once again, the color is not that the same from the original one, but I decided to use that character. He has these 2 very big eyes. When I was sewing it, it's not very straight, so I decided to unravel it and then sew it again so that it will be aligned. So that's the second hat that I finished. These are using some half double crochet in 24 rows. So it's a little bit shorter than the usual bonnet, but that is how Mom Edna prefers it, to just cover her head like this. So those are the two of the projects. And I have some wallet whips. Vanjie's friend, when she has seen that I have given Vanjie the Hello Kitty wallets, she requested for the Raymond wallet for her. So I started on working on them. So these are the two, the Raymond wallets, that I finished putting the features on. And if you can spot the difference, for this one I use, for the eyes, I use buttons, and for this one I use the mercerized cotton yarn. So they are a bit different, and I made two because one is for Vanjie's friend and one is I'm going to turn into a sample that I can offer people to buy from me. So since I love working on this, and I have made some of this from before using some mercerized cotton yarn, I decided to work on another one with the character based ones, and those are the minions. So for this one, if you can also spot the difference, the smile for this one is much more higher than the other one, and this first one has a different type of hair than this. So the only thing that I needed to do for this is to sew the lining and put the zipper. So my Lola Betty asked for some wallets, some black ones, and I started one, but it turned out a little bit small, so I decided to work on another one, which is this one. And as you can see, this has some camel stitch design to it, just like this one. So now I have two, but she asked Mama to make some curtains for her, and Mama already delivered the curtains, and I was supposed to have her bring this along, but I didn't finish it yet, so I'm thinking of finishing it soon so that I can give it to her whenever she gets here. So those are also some posts that I have, and since I love working on the character wallets again, I decided to make two more using this green acrylic yarn from Love Nuts. So I made two. So for this ones, I'm going to turn this into Kero Kero P wallets. And this is the right shade of green for Kero Kero P. But I wasn't able to use it because Mom Edna suggested for dark green. So I'm gonna turn this into a Kero Kero P wallet. And I also made two using this purplish yarn. And for this one, I'm thinking of a character to make out of it, and I'm leaning towards an owl character, because I don't have the red yarn enough to make two of these. I was thinking about making an Angry Bird wallet, but I started this one and I'm going to turn it into an owl type of character wallet. So those are also my works in progress, and I have this work address. You may have noticed that I have put on one of my goals that I want to finish one by one the works address that I started last year, and one of them is this amigurumi. This is a bear amigurumi using this mercerized cotton yarn, a variegated yarn that has about 3 colors in them. So I started this last year. I made the body part, the head, and the feet part, but the thread that I have is not enough, so I have to buy more. And since I have been making orders last year, I wasn't able to finish this, so The other day I decided to finish it, to put the ears, his hands, the snout part. The snout part turned out this way. When I was working on it, I thought that it will become some type of a cat. But now that I have put the snout on it, it turned out into another bear. But I like how the variegated yarn made those striping. So that's a very pretty type of yarn, and I'm hoping to use this yarn on another project and maybe buy another one. So that is the amigurumi. And also I have started, since Vanji asked for 4 more sandals that I needed to make right before Fiesta. Our Fiesta here is very soon coming. It is next weekend. So there are gonna be parades and some bands. So you may be hearing some of them if I'm able to make a video next week. So since Vanji asked for some sandals, I started them using the leftover yarn that I have that is in this pale pink color. So I have 2 soles that I have sewn together. And I also started 2 more with this khaki colored yarn that I'm going to also sew together. So that is the start of 2 of the sandals that she requested from me. And also I have made a small yarn haul that I just want to share with you. These are some Lana Acrylica yarn from the store beside my suki. I wasn't able to find this type of yarn from my suki, so I decided just to buy from the other store so that I can also try it out. So I purchased 2 of these white ones, and these are called Lana Acrylica yarns. That is about 50 grams. It is 100% acrylic, and this yarn is much more pricier than the Love Nuts yarn that I'm used to having or buying, but I just decided to buy it so that I can continue on the orders that I have. I have 2 for the white ones, and since you really need black ones, I decided to purchase 2. And then I decided to purchase 1 in this khaki color that I really needed. Excuse me. So these other ones is also Lana Acrylica, but with a different label. I have this in gray, and as you can see, they are a bit shinier than the usual Red Heart or Love Nuts yarn, but they are also 100% acrylic. And there's this other one with another label, and you may have noticed also that one of my goals is to try out different brands of yarn. So this is going to be one of the brands that I'm going to use and see if it works out for me. I really needed this dark peach colored yarn or dark orange yarn, so I decided to purchase also one of them, and the light pink yarn that I'm hoping will be, well, they are not the same shade, but I also decided to purchase this one. And since I want to experiment more for my beads project, also from that store, I bought some chalk beads. These are chalk beads that are cheaper versions of beads from the acrylic ones. I don't know if this is 1/4, but I'm thinking that this is 1/8 of a kilo. So I have one in black, another one in this dark yellow. I needed a white one, red one, and the last is this blue, since I'm gonna try to make a minion keychain. They have a tutorial online that I'm gonna follow and maybe work on it, and then I'm gonna incorporate another type of wallet for my tutorials. So the last thing that I want to show you is the fold that I have been working this past days. I have worked on this for about 3 days, and I am enjoying working on it, so I finish it sooner. So Miss Margaret gifted me one of these yarns when I won the Knit Crate yarn from her. So this is using this Yarns Beyond Fantasy yarn, and it is composed of 2 yarns, which is this ribbony one that runs along the fingerless one. So the other time I decided to separate this ribbony part from the fingerless weight yarn, and I have 2 balls of them. So recently I have also separated the second ball. So I have made this shawl. I was going to make another triangular shawl for Mama, but I decided not to and make a rectangular one instead, because I have seen Miss Esme work on some of her shawls, and she is doing it as she goes, making different types of stitches. So I got kind of inspired from her, but this shawl is just a rectangular shawl, and I chose only 2 stitches, which are the double crochet and the honeycomb stitch, and work on it as a type of mindless project. And I have used 2 of the balls of yarn for this one, and it turned out like this. It turned out pretty long, that I can wear it to church during Sunday, just to keep out of the cold, because they turn on the air conditioning very high sometimes. So this just covers my shoulders like this, so that I won't get very cold inside church. And I decided to keep this to myself because I really like it and I can use it, and also because I'm gonna try to make other ones for Mama instead. This yarn is very soft to the touch, because it is composed of 45% acrylic, 42% polyamide, 8% polyester, and 5% wool. So it's very soft, and it is not scratchy in any way. So I really like it, and I like the combination of colors. I thought that I wouldn't like it at first, but it turned out pretty cute and turned out pretty well. So I decided to keep it for myself. Okay. So that is the wine colored yarn, as Miss Margaret calls it. She said that I can think of a thing to work for it, or to work with it. So I decided to work on it lately, so that I can have some side project of some type. So I think those are most of it. The other day when I fetched Sophie from school, one of her classmates gifted her some Lego. So she has this Lego here that she put up herself. This is a chocolate store, or a stand, chocolate stand. And this one is a bookstore. I just want to show you guys. So I think those are most of it. I have made an introduction video and another video that is also a craft goes video. So please do check them out. I'm gonna try to join the non-yarny related or non-yarny things about myself. But I'm just listing stuff and I don't have 10. I just have 8. So I'm gonna think of things about myself that I can share with you guys. So those are most of it. I'm sorry my voice is becoming very raspy. Today here in the morning it's sunny. I'm hoping that it will be sunny the whole day. Today is Saturday here and the kids doesn't have school. So Mama is just preparing our lunch. She went to the market to buy some lunch for us. So I think those are most of it. I'm gonna try to make a tutorial maybe this week. And that's it from me. This has become very long now. That's it from me. Bye for now.